We're playing a SpongeBob and a Patrick level.
The whole game is a SpongeBob and Patrick level, isn't it?
Yeah, but we're playing a SpongeBob in a Patrick-based level.
Oh, okay.
So this is the Sonic Wave Guitar Challenge. Basically what these things are... These are basically the ring challenge, except the rings don't disappear. I don't think they do. I think... Okay, I hate these vent segments. They're just... It's so dark and you can barely see them.
Oh, you missed one! Oh, you missed one.
Alright, so,
Yay!
yeah, it's basically just ring challenges, except instead of you controlling a vehicle or on a slide, you're using the Sonic Wave guitar.
Yeah, and they appear really quickly.
Yeah,
You don't have a whole lot of time to...
Yeah, so this is basically a big memorization game.
Because in the race car, you can see them
And in the slide levels, it just... You know, the slide levels are also a lot more straightforward, so...
Yeah.
But here you have to deal with inverted ups and downs, and... Because I'm crazy! Alright, let's continue.
Crazy.
And of course in this one they have to start you off with the vents. How fantastic. I mean, that's such a great way.
Didn't we just do this?
Yeah, in I'm Ready Depression. Now we have to do it in Bubble Blowing Baby Hunt and then Shell City Dead Ahead.
Oh.
So you have to do it in 3 levels.
Oh.
Oh, so close. Okay. I will admit, the only one I really have memorized completely, like the only one I can really memorize from the back of my hand is the Shell City Dead Ahead one.
Oh.
You can barely see the rings in this part of the level.
Oh, man.
Because they just kind of blend in with the amount of lava and... So I don't really have this one memorized. When you get out of the lava room, it's not... This is really the hardest part. Oh my gosh. Remember, you can still hit things. You can still hit pieces in the environment. So you still have to dodge the environment. I think that's most prominent here because this is the most... Probably the hardest level, at least when it comes down to the obstacles you have to avoid. Because there's so much you have to avoid. And it's a pretty straightforward level. It's probably the most straightforward out of all the challenges. But there's just so much you have to avoid. What's even the point of having the rings disappear?
Why are they turning red?
That's showing that they're about to disappear. You know how the rings disappear?
But you can't go any faster, can you?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't understand why they have to disappear on this one.
It's not like you can speed up.
Yeah, that's the thing. On the other ones it makes sense, but here it just doesn't... It doesn't make any sense why those rings disappear here. Because why does SpongeBob look so scared on the happy animations? Even though Now That We're Men doesn't have a Sonic Wave Guitar Challenge, there is a treasure chest you can only get. There are actually 2 treasure chests that you can only get when you have the Sonic Wave Guitar. And I guess you guys are gonna see this part of the level for the first time because, well, this got cut out. This part was corrupted, so you're finally able to see the beginning parts of the level. Isn't that great?
What do you mean it's corrupted?
Remember, we couldn't use it because the file got corrupted somehow for the first part of the Now That We're Men level, and I just put the...
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, now you guys are able to see it. So, it's a good thing we did this 100%. Now you can see us play these opening parts of the level. You won't still be able to see the Combat Arena Challenge because I'm not redoing that. But you will be able to see this. And then the second treasure chest you can get with the Sonic Wave guitar is right here. For some reason it's that one. Whoa! That was unfair. Alright, now it's very interesting about the Shell City Dead Ahead ring challenge, that in order to get the final treasure chest of the level, you have to play the ring challenge here. Even though these are called Sonic Wave Guitar challenges, we're just gonna call them ring challenges because, well, that's essentially what they are. Plus, you don't see the name change for the other ones, like Sliding Ring Challenge or Driving Ring Challenge. So we're just gonna call these ring challenges because that's really what they are. But the thing that's very interesting about this level is that, again, in order to get the last treasure chest, you have to hit 3 pieces of toast. And the only way you can hit the second and third piece of toast is in this challenge. So after you complete the challenge, or if you can't complete the challenge, you just want to get all the treasure chests, you basically just use the rings here. Oh, man. Yeah, there are a few...
Nice.
Oh, that part's really scary because it's always frightening to see, like, what would happen if it glitched out and it didn't move, you know?
Have I ever seen you play this before?
No, I don't think so. Okay, so yeah, this one. They do some trickery around here, so be careful, because there's some trickery. Oh yeah, I hate this next placement. Ha!
Oh.
That's so unfair. Like, who's gonna guess to do that? Oh, and this one as well. This ring placement had me stuck for a while because the way that's placed is just so... It's dumb. Oh man. Okay. Duh. Hey, look! There's SpongeBob! The rest of this level is just you kind of going up and slightly to the left. And,
Yeah,
boom!
Nice.
Again, I have that thing memorized because I played it so much. One time, I was pretending to be a Let's Player, like a different Let's Player. And I just did this challenge for like an hour and then beat it. Like, I have this thing memorized.
Nice.
But now, we have to, now we have to get the final treasure chest in the level. So, what you have to do is you have to hit these pieces of toast.
What was that, thumb? What was that,
That's the target. See? That's the target. When the hands pop up, that's the target for what you can hit, what you're aiming at. Yeah.
I'm confused.
So now we have to hit 3 pieces of toast.
Okay.
And in order to hit the second and third piece of toast, you have to play the challenge because they're so far away. And every single time you hit a ring, the time resets back to the 5 seconds. And you can't make it over to where the second and third piece of toast are, especially the third one, with only 5 seconds. So you have to play the ring challenge in order to get it. See, you wouldn't have been able to make it there.
Since you lose.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to beat the challenge. I'm trying to get the treasure chests. But the only way I can actually get to them is by doing the ring challenge.
I'm confused, but...
Okay, let me explain.
No.
They're very far out away, and
I'm sure our audience understands.
They can't... Let me do a better job at explaining this.
Okay.
Basically, the second and third piece of toast you need to hit. When you hit all 3 pieces of toast, the treasure chest appears. That's the goal. Hit all 3 of the pieces of toast. However, you only have 6 seconds on the timer before the thing disappears. And the second and third piece of toast are so far away from where you can... Here's the thing, you can't backtrack in the level of SpongeBob because the level wasn't designed for him. So you can't really go back into the level besides exploiting stuff and glitching out things and, you know, that stuff. So basically, and every single time you go through a ring, your time resets. So in order to get to the certain pieces of toast, you need to, well, go through all the rings, and now you're able to get to the piece of toast. you're able to reach it because you went through all the rings that reset your time, and since the rings
And it
are
said you
split-
lose because you didn't you didn't go through the last ring or something.
Yeah, you didn't complete the challenge. It's yeah.
Now, was this planned for you to have to do this to get the?
Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
It seems like an odd thing to put into a video game.